what we've been told. This is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this striker, Benjamin Sesko, is someone I really like the look of, Peter, because everything about him screams target man. But for me, he's much better when the ball's on the deck. It's all about his speed on the counter and the way he cleverly attacks the space behind opposition defences.
Okay, interesting. He is through here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And he shoots!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Shaw, here comes the cross. Matazo with the clearance. Sesko! Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw delivered. Oh, smashing header! They've scored! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. McNair, forwards and with intent. That has been cut short. Martinez. Shaw. Sesko. Sesko! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Mainu. Cleared without complication. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Mount. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Bruno Fernandes! Matheus Cunha. Mount.
Manchester United would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Matazo shifted upfield. Now it's McBurney. There's the shot! Lingered over it, and a chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Really well manoeuvred. Menu gets over and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes. Mount knocks it out wide. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Martinez. Looks to the other side. Wins the duel this time. And it's Mazraoui. Oh, that's neat. Flashes it across. And the keeper has it. Matazo. Moved on forwards. Mazraoui. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Aim forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Manchester United. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
and constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Danger averted for now. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Thinks one through. Now that's a fine challenge. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Lundstrom. Matazo. McBurney. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Šeško. Out to the right. Oh, good ball! Šeško! In for the pieces! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Mount was quick to move in. The keeper's handling wasn't great.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Lovely bit of skill. Decent chance! Great effort, but no way through. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's McBurney, and he's lost his... Can he finish? He scores!
I can watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
He has given that a lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Menu. And it's Mazraoui. And here's Mount. That's Bruno Fernandes! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Manchester United take the lead. And that's really well manoeuvred. Mount. Oh, cracking ball. Mount. He's away. Mount! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Mount. Aim forwards. Tries a measured ball. Matazo. It's a goal kick. Mazraoui, gently done. Mazraoui making good progress on the right-hand side. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's straight offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Menu. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Moved on forwards. Mazraoui. Can he spark a counter here? Into the channel. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Oh, the clearance is short. Very nicely done. And it's Menu. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Lundstrom played out to the right. McBurney. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. De Ligt. Shaw, gently done. And it's Mount. Now this could be a chance. Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Here's a shot! No, he's missed it.
Mateus Cunha clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And it's played forward. That's an imaginative pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Played out wide, and the flag has stayed down. There are a few waiting for it. Up he goes! Shaw clears it away. Bruno Fernandes, forwards and with intent. Shaw. That's really well manoeuvred. Shaw shifted upfield. Shaw. Now here's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. He's had a shot! Oh, good spread. And he's following up! Couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
It's a promising position. That has been knocked clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Plenty waiting in the middle. Matazo. And the finish! Mazraoui. Aim forwards. Šeško, real chance! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Ball's gone out of play. Matazo gets it away. And it's played forward. Matheus Cunha. And the shot! And it's hoisted clear. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Lovely ball and a real chance now. It's anyone's ball now. He is just caressing the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Goes for a shot!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Mazraoui. In with the challenge. Now it's McBurney. That's really well manoeuvred. Šeško. Mount. Šeško. And a chance! Another save. That's not going far. And here's Mount. Can he finish? That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Moved on forwards, receives it in a good position here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Lundstrom. Mazraoui gets rid without sophistication. And the counter is on. Bruno Fernandes. Searching pass he's played there. McNair tries to clear. That's a throw. McNair forwards and with intent. McBurney. Menu. Shaw shifted upfield. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Matches Cunha. Shashko. Over to the left. Lovely feet. Bruno Fernandes. Mount. And it's played forward. Oh, red, nice interception. Mount. Bruno Fernandes has found the net here, of course. Matches Cunha! And again, he scores! Offside.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Matazo. That has been knocked clear. And that could set him on his way. Good take, and is he... Sesko! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, we call that a slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. A quality ball.
Mazraoui. Calmly anticipates. De Ligt. Menu. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now, what about a counter-attack? This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Tries to cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Najraoui gets it away. Šeško, nicely intercepted. De Ligt. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Aim forwards. Otazo. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's a nice ball. Šeško. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That was travelling. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
De Ligt. De Ligt. Good-looking ball. Egan. That's been drilled forward. De Ligt cuts out the pass. Bruno Fernandes. Menu. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Menu. Mount. Šeško. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nice looking ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Menu. Mount. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. Looking for a decent ball in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Oh, nice touch. And that has been clubbed away. Great defending, strong and determined. De Ligt, early ball out from the back. Oh, a delicate chip through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Does really well to win the ball there. Now it's McBurney. Egan. Lundstrom. We expect reacted better, and so did he. Can he deliver? Oh, it's played into the area. Turns and goes back. Šeško succumbs to the pressure. Gets it away. Shaw. Maciej Cunha. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Maciej Cunha. He's having a shot! Well, that's well seen too. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Mount. And it's Mount. Out to the right. Now it's Mount. Mount! A real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mount is offering a right smile there.
And that is a little undercooked. Shaw, and he goes cross-field. Menu. Mazraoui. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. McNair is there, and he can get that clear. Chance to play it in. And it's Mazraoui. Played in by Mazraoui. Clears it away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Mazraoui. Šeško. Mount. Shaw. Oh, such a clever touch. Menu. Played down the flank. Mazraoui drives it in. Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mount. Mazraoui. Oh, it's come loose. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Menu. De Ligt. Mazraoui. Lundstrom. And it's Matazo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mount. And he cuts out the supply. And they can counter here. Egan. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Maciej Cunha. Šeško. Maciej Cunha. Now it's Maciej Cunha. And that has been cleared. McNair. Aim forwards. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That pass just didn't quite work. Played out to the right. Lundstrom is onto it in a flash. McBurney. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Well timed, excellent interception. It's a threat. Big chance! The second half starts straight into life.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Ambitious Šeško! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. McBurney. Spread out to the left. Chance here to counter. Out to the left it goes. Played with finesse. It's a mighty effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Maciej Cunha. Now it's Mount. Spread out to the left. Maciej Cunha. And here's Mount. Proves too strong. Matazo, gently done. And here's the chance to counter. Keeper's got good distance on that. Nicely intercepted. Shaw. Maciej Cunha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lundstrom. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
there. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Martinez have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
And it's Shaw. Nice control. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And it's been played through. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot a goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cuts out the pass. There's Rawi. Oh, good spread. Flings in across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Menu. Takes a shot! Mount. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Shaw. And he's picked out the run. Brilliantly cut out.
Manchester United are more than happy to defend deep now. They've decided that it's not worth taking any more risks.
Manchester United, however, just have to plough on. Matheus Cunha! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
De Ligt. Neat pass. Well, that's well seen too. It's an inviting looking ball that. That has been cut short. De Ligt. Lisandro Martinez chooses to go cross-field. Well timed, excellent interception. His positioning was spot on. Matheus Cunha. Mount. Over to the left. Mount. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Done delicately.
that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Lundstrom up towards the front line. Menu gets across to intercept that. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes shifted upfield. Šeško.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Mazraoui, it's lofted through here. Has a look and place it forward. Look, Bernie. Oh, sweet feet. It shoots! They are right back in business. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
And it's played forward. And it's Shaw. Maciej Cunha. Šeško. Shaw. That's going to go a long way. Menu. Probing pass. It's come to nothing. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Out to the left it goes. That is lovely. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Matazo.
And a shot! Menu. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's McBurney. Lundstrom. Spread out to the left. Chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Deftly away. And it's Matazo. Lisandro Martinez, forwards and with intent. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Can he latch on to this? Gets a foot in here. And he's heaved it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Knocks it out wide. Can he find the finish?
I tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
McNair shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Shaw aim forwards. And that could set him on his way. Manchester Cunha! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Oh, this looks sharp. De Ligt is onto it in a flash. Oh, they could be caught out here. Moved on forwards. Mazraoui clears it away. De Ligt. De Ligt, gently done. Calmly anticipates. McNair, long ball upfield. Played into space. Can he get onto this? Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. Coming on the field is number 36.
Shaw. Lofted upfield. Out to the right. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
De Ligt forwards and with intent. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. Wins the duel this time. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's nice. De Ligt can get it clear. Cleared away. So who's he picking out? And it's Matazo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he has been fouled there. That is definitely not his best. McNair. Lundstrom. Out towards the flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Martinez. Menu. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Šeško. Nice physical challenge. And here's Mount. Mount. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Played into the middle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Matazo. That's a cute ball. Out of play for a goal kick. And there's going to be another change here.
Substitution on the field. Number 5. Coming on to replace him is...
Oh, well measured. He's got him, and the shot! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
And he's there to clear it.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Krumas. Defending of the desperate variety. McNair, aim forwards.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Menu. Šeško. Mount. Mount. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
McBurney. That's really well manoeuvred.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's McBurney. Great chance! He hits the net. It's level again. What a match we have! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle. Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's a nice ball. It's gone for a throw-in. That's tidy. Can he finish? Yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
How many? Just how many? So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's good play. Matheus Cunha. That has found him in acres of space.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Moved on forwards. He's through here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Minutes away from what would be a huge upset. And that has been cleared.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Matheus Cunha. Manchester United have to get it into the box and quickly. And he's there to clear it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Played out to the right. And it's Dallo. Manchester United cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha does really well to win the ball there. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That is a great pick out. Chance for a shot! It's in!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Matazo is onto it in a flash. McBurney. And they've got a throw. Krumas. Aimed in towards the centre. Diogo Dallo, forwards and with intent. Sheshko. Ahmad. That's really well manoeuvred. Defending of the desperate variety. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Cross goes in there. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Aim forwards. McBurney. Chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Casemiro. De Ligt, gently done. Matthews Cunha. Great work on the overlap. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
McBurney. Diablo. And the shot! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Matheus Cunha. Great defending, strong and determined. Matazo forwards and with intent. Out to the right. That's a nicely shaped ball. Big chance, takes a shot! And with that, the final whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they